Hi, we're the Sugababes and we're talking to Top of the Pops online. One thing that you should do when you're dating, I think, is go with your first instincts. So I think everyone gets that gut feeling in the beginning.
Yeah.
And sometimes we listen to them. Sometimes most of the times we ignore them.
And sometimes it's kind of wrong to listen to what everyone else is telling you as well.
Definitely.
It can be a bad thing.
You know what my mum always says? My mum says, don't listen to your heart, listen to your head. Because your feelings tell you one thing, like your heart will be like, but then your head always knows, you know, the answer.
Yeah. I think it can be a bit scary of like, I think a don't for dating is to like be really full on and seem really keen. I don't think it's good to play games. I think playing games is a bit silly where, you know, people are like, oh, wait a week before you call them back and all that type of thing. But I think it's wrong to be like quite full on because you could scare the person away.
Yeah, definitely.
In case you're in a matter of laughing guiltily.
Yeah, what are you laughing
Not
at?
me. Oh no.
Did you hear what you said? What did you say?
Don't put a week on it. Or
Don't. Did you not get it?
Well, I don't know the ins and outs at all.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about... I can't say on camera, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but you didn't tell her. You didn't tell her the rest of it.
You haven't been telling me.
No, you are. Why not?
No.
No, she was
God.
going to tell her.
Okay.
No. Do you know what? The less pressure, the better. I mean, it's good to kind of go on a date with just two people, but at the same time, I think it's nice to do a group thing. You know, because then there's not that much pressure.
Yeah, but
Raise the ice a
sometimes
little
there can be pressure because the group will be watching you.
You're not if you come with your group of friends. Or maybe
But then
so.
it might make him feel intimidated.
Maybe.
I think it's good for the two of you. Personally, I think it's good.
In a
for the
club
two
or
of you
something, or a bar, so it's...
To go
something
somewhere
going
that's
on.
not... Don't go somewhere really quiet.
Yeah.
You know, just
I think-
go
yeah.
somewhere that's just kind of relaxed, but quite, you know, a little bit busy. Not too busy or not too quiet.
And always bring your own money, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Because if you go there thinking that... My friend did that the other day. She went on a date. And then she said she was like... they ordered Nando's and stuff like that. And she didn't bring any money because obviously she thought, you know what I mean? And he was like, where's your half, basically?
No. Did you go on a
No.
date and you was on a date and you stopped at a garage and he said, do you want some crisps or drinks? And then he came out and you said, yeah, and he came out and asked you for the money. For the crisps.
That was me.
I think so. You said
Wasn't that my dad?
you were at a garage and he was like, do you want a drink and some crisp or what? And you was like, oh,
No,
yeah.
no. What happened was he went and he I can't remember who it was. He went and he bought like a crisp and a drink for himself, and he came back in the car. And then as I'm about to drive off, he goes, "Did you want something?" Nah, it's all right. And stuff. But I think it's always cool to kind of bring your own stuff, and I'm so glad I'm driving now as well because it's my own transportation, and I can always leave. Like my friend had to ditch him, you know, when he didn't, obviously because she felt really embarrassed because she didn't have the money and stuff, and she ditched him and she drives. So that's always quite good. But if you don't drive, I think it's always good to make other arrangements, a plan B to get home.
Yeah, money for a taxi.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been on a date, like a first date, and really not liked the guy.
Oh.
And then I've been kind of like, I know it's not very nice, but I've just kind of ignored their calls after it. Before when I don't want to see them again, because you don't have the heart to say, oh, I don't really like you.
You don't know how to say it either, though, do
No,
you?
but I've never done one of those things where like you go and get your friend to call you and say you've got to go.
Yeah.
I think that's a bit cruel. You should at least, you know, say thank you for a nice evening and then
Go in and answer his calls.
Yeah, a friend of mine went on a date with a guy, and it was a blind date, and she really didn't like him from, you know, just from the first moment. But she said right throughout the date, he kept saying, trying to be funny, and kept saying "dough" from The Simpsons.
Oh no!
Oh, no. She said
my
it just made her cringe every time he said it.
No.
She said again.
Oh my god.
Why?
Oh, that made me cringe. That. Just shut up, mate. Don't joke anymore.
That is weird. I don't really like, I can dance with a guy, but I don't have the hands on my butt.
Nah.
That's not me at all. Even, like me not even being in a relationship now, I've never really, do you know what I mean? That probably when I was like 14 or something like that, and that was, oh my gosh. But as you get older, you become a bit more, I guess, respectful to your body or a bit more protective over yourself. So
Yeah,
the hands on the butt is a no-no, and the leg in between leg is a no-no. I think if he's standing there and stuff like that, I might dance with him, but just as long as there's
there's a gap between you.
Yeah, there needs to be a comfortable gap. For me personally, I just can't take that.
Definitely.
I don't want any like thing rubbing on my leg. I really don't. That makes me feel totally way off.
No way. Yeah.
Sorry. Oh no.
I split my trousers once. I did this thing, and then you go on the floor, and I ripped the whole back of my trousers up, and you could see everything. And then like not a little one, so that was embarrassing. And my boyfriend got his suit jacket, and I tied it around my waist for the rest of the night. So.
Oh, you stayed there?
I stayed there. So that was a bit of a
Get a
bad
round
one.
of applause for that.
Not really, no.
I think for a girl, I think you always feel nicer going on a date if you've taken your time getting ready. If you've had to rush and you feel all flustered, you still don't feel nice.
Flustered. Sorry.
Sorry.
To play. I know. No.
If I was going on a date, I'd always want to have time to like take me time and feel comfortable in what I was wearing. Because if you have to get ready at the last minute and stuff, you don't feel nice.
Yeah. I like to get a pedicure, get a manicure, and
You always feel nicer when you've had a manicure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fresh, nice nails, yeah.
take a long hot bath. I always do a bath and then a shower. So I'm like that. I can never have a shower
sometimes do
and
that.
then I can never have a bath and then go and then not do a shower. I don't know, because the shower wakes you up and so I do that. And you need time to eat a couple hours before because I have an issue with bloating. Depending on what I'm wearing, and then I just lay on my back for a couple of hours so the food can sink in. I don't know if it works, but I think it does.
Has that ever been a problem on a date?
Bloating.
Yeah.
It's a problem every day. Glass of water, bloat. A breath too deep, bloat. I mean, there was only one time when we released Freak Like Me, and there was like a few, I'll be your freak, but push the button I think has been the worst. Like, oh, I'd like to push your button, or are you gonna push my button? And ooh, I want to push your button. It's just that whole push the button thing. Please, fellas, stop it. It's embarrassing.
I hate it when we do photo shoots and they say to us, do a sexy face or something, because I just feel stupid. I can't do it. I'd much rather just stand there and go, put a smile on. No.
Keisha, look like you.
I think you got some.
No, I ain't got nothing.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm real sure.
I mean, because I feel like you got something. I don't know. You did quite a good one. That's quite a nice one.
What?
You did it in the video as well. In a mountain red dress, and I did that little tongue thing. I'm not even gonna. You know which one I'm talking about.
No.
No. Oh. Bless.